everyone, welcome to another episode from Newport Coast, California. Today we're checking out this newly constructed Mediterranean estate that features beautiful grounds, incredible views of the California coast, exquisite finishes, and just wait till you see what the subterranean level has to offer. We got a lot to cover today, so let's begin. Alright everyone, welcome to this incredible property. We're gonna start our tour on the exterior. Beautiful Italian villa, 2 staircases bringing you to the entry, water feature, and on our left hand side we have a driveway that takes you to the subterranean level, and wait till you see the garage of this property. It is absolutely insane. Now coming back here, we got a beautiful water feature that's right in the center, and the same water feature continues to the other side where we have the landing, 4 palm trees framing this entry beautifully. We have limestone floors, and then you have this wrought iron gate with these pillars opening up to the courtyard of this home. Before I get into the details here, I want to talk about the layout here for a second. On our left hand side we have the office, staircase going down to the subterranean level, and follow me this way. The other wing of this covered section takes you to the casita, or a 1-bedroom guest apartment. This is a phenomenal space that has its own seating area, bedroom, full bathroom. It also opens up to the side of the property, so there's a nice patio there. And for me, this guest house is just perfect because it has its own exterior access, it has its own seating area, and it also sits a little bit separate from the rest of the property. Now let's come back to the courtyard. This is a very important aspect of this property. This courtyard is situated right in the center of the home. It allows the first floor and the second floor to get natural light, and it is also a great outdoor patio. We have limestone on the floors, limestone on the walls. You can easily put some outdoor furniture here, fireplace, wall sconces, and the details of the home. These limestone columns, beautiful balconies, massive picture window on the other side. And if all that wasn't enough, the best part of this courtyard is the fact that we also have this massive opening here, allowing natural light to travel all the way to the subterranean level. To me, this is a very clever design, and it allows each one of the levels to benefit from the natural light that comes in to the courtyard. This is also a really nice patio here that we're gonna see later in the tour. Now, let's come back to the front facade. House looks very timeless. It's in Italian architecture. And then we have this massive glass pivot door opening up to the foyer. I really like the design here. We have book match marble floors, gorgeous chandelier above, dining area to my right, staircase here. But first, follow me this way so we can check out the 2 main seating areas that open up to this incredible backyard. This space is furnished so beautifully, everything looks so elegant, and before we talk about the details here, I want to cover the specs of this gorgeous home. So we have 7 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, 11,765 square feet of interior space, on the market for $53,850,000. And I want to give big thanks to the listing agents, Yasmeen Berri and Tim Smith, for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information about this listing in the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. With that, welcome to the first seating area. I love the chairs here, coffee table in the center, another beautiful light fixture, marble fireplace on the other side with a TV, and behind that is a small wet bar with a sink, fridge, ice maker, everything you need. And I gotta say, I would use that bar all the time because you just make your drink there or your coffee, then you open up your sliding glass doors, flow to your patio, and to these incredible views. I mean, the pool looks stunning, and we're gonna check out the backyard in a second. Next, We have another seating area on the other side. This one is a little bit more spacious, more of that formal layout. You have a big couch, 4 chairs, another massive coffee table, TV on the other side, and they have this really unique wall design here, giving some texture to the space. And of course, let's not forget the light fixtures, recessed lights, built-in speakers. Now, like I mentioned, at the foyer, we have the dining area off of the entry. You have your solid wood table, seating for 8, light fixture, sliding glass doors open up to the courtyard that we just toured. And another detail I want to cover is the fact that we have a door here that gives you quick access to the kitchen. But instead of taking that door, we're going to go to this side and take the main hallway, which then leads us to this amazing space. I really like the cabinetry here, marble countertops. Backsplash is also marble, generous island right in the center with bar seating. Again, you have your light fixtures above, and the island houses the main sink with beautiful fixtures, 2 dishwashers, and if you follow me this way, you have the rest of the base cabinets here, 60-inch Wolf gas stove, vent above, and this casement window section faces the side of the property where we have a gorgeous water feature. What a nice way to cook your meals. Open up your casement windows, hear the water, and enjoy it and use this incredible kitchen. Now, continuing our tour, we have the same marble floors. This door right here opens up to the butler's pantry, so you have additional cabinetry there, sub-zero fridge, freezer, beautiful Wolf microwave, and that's the door I talked about, giving you easy access to the formal dining room. Now, on the other side, we have more base cabinetry and uppers, small sink, and this espresso maker. We today have Dal behind camera.
Hey guys.
And I was talking to Dal earlier, and he was blown away with the fact that this Miele espresso maker costs around $6,000.
That's crazy.
Well, a good built-in appliance costs a lot of money. You cannot compare this to a $300 Nespresso machine. It's different, but I get it. It's also a lot of money.
Yeah, we maybe could have skipped Starbucks this morning.
Yeah, and then just try this one out,
yeah.
Right? But again, it complements the kitchen like this. Looks beautiful. And check this out. On the other side of the room, we have a spacious powder bathroom with beautiful marble floors, gorgeous vanity, separate water closet with a bidet. And the last component of this kitchen area is the informal dining section, seating for 6. It complements the room really well, and what a great place for you to sit down, have breakfast, have your lunch, interact with the kitchen, and flow straight to the outdoors. We have these French doors opening up to the covered section, so you can also have another informal dining area or small seating set up here. And then let's flow straight to the backyard, which is absolutely insane. Massive pool right in the center, views of the ocean and the surrounding landscape. I'm really excited for our backyard tour, and now I'm currently underneath the pool cabana, which is another great outdoor space. Seating section here, fireplace on the other side. They already have all the wiring ready for future TV, limestone finish, and look at the wood frame design here, tying to that Mediterranean architecture. And on the other side, we have another outdoor dining area, outdoor lights, limestone pillars, barbecue area with bar seating. You have 2 grills there, but more importantly, look at these views. And before we move on with the rest of the tour, I want to quickly thank Epidemic Sound for sponsoring today's video. Epidemic Sound is a platform that leads the industry in restriction-free music. They make it easy for content creators across all the platforms to take their content to the next level without having to worry about any copyright strikes and potential termination of their accounts. I'm sure you noticed with all of our tours, music is a key component in setting the tone of the entire video, whether it's our intros, montages, or even experience sequences. One may not even notice how we have low volume music playing the entire time of the video, but that goes to show you how crucial it is for the flow of the entire tour. What makes Epidemic Sound useful for us is the fact that they have a large library of music and sound effects to choose from, so we can play around with different genres when needed. Not only that, but Epidemic can be used for all social channels such as Instagram and TikTok, since it's easy to be flagged for copyright on those platforms as well. So if you want to take your content creation to the next level and try Epidemic sound for yourself, make sure to click the link in the description of this video and use code NS50 to get a free 30-day trial and receive a limited time offer for an additional 2 months for 50% off. Again, big thanks to Epidemic Sound for sponsoring this video, and now let's continue our tour. Today is Labor Day. Everybody is out on the sea, sailing, enjoying the ocean. Weather is absolutely fantastic. It's such a beautiful day. Moments like this really make me appreciate the fact that I live in California. I mean, what a view, huh?
Oh, it's incredible. And the elevation of this property gives you some really unique views of the ocean. I mean, look, you can almost see all the way to Corona del Mar.
Not almost. I mean, you can see it all the way. It's so clear today. And yeah, this is incredible. We're here in Crystal Cove. Obviously, it's a fantastic neighborhood. We've toured other properties here in the past. And yeah, these are the views you get with this property. Now, Dal, actually, can you follow me this way? While we're here, let's talk about the exterior architecture of this home. Property looks stunning, timeless Italian architecture. Look at all these pillars, arched openings, stone railings, elegant roof eaves, and all of it coming together. And I gotta say, I have to commend the development team here. Even though house has this very timeless and this beautiful look, they incorporated these seamless sliding glass doors into the architecture without really taking this classical look. It looks beautiful, flows to the outside, and then over here, right in the center of this backyard, we have this incredible pool, glass mosaic tile, you have the infinity edge, hot tub is right in the center, same limestone patio continues, and imagine being able to open up your sliding glass doors, walk out from your formal living room or your kitchen straight to this backyard, jump in your pool, start your day, enjoy this property, and look at these views. This is absolutely fantastic, and it's one of those tours or one of those homes where I don't really have to speak about the details that much. What you see is what you get, and as far as I'm concerned, what you see is pretty fantastic. Now, we're gonna take an interesting route here. This is the right wing of the backyard, another small seating area, views of the mountains and canyons around us. It's also nice and tranquil setup. I mean, it's extremely quiet here, and personally, I really appreciate that. Now, we're gonna go back to the inside for a second, continue our tour on the first floor. I'm gonna take an interesting route. These French doors open up to the junior primary bedroom. Come on in. King size bed, casement windows, room is very spacious, oak hardwood floors, and we also have Venetian plaster walls, which really warm up the space. As we continue, hardwood floors transition to marble, and this is technically the main entry of this bedroom since we walked from the exterior patio. And flowing this way, welcome to the bathroom. I mean, look at the space, proportion, how it flows from one side to another. In fact, we also have accordion doors here opening up to a private patio. And when I say private, I really mean it. It's landscaped beautifully, olive trees, planters, and you can really just open up this bathroom to the outdoors. We have the water closet here, main walk-in closet on this side. And now let's bring everybody here. Let's take a look at this timeless walk-in shower. I talk about this all the time. Sometimes you just need a beautiful stone, and that's pretty much it. You can use the same stone with different sizes on the floors, built-in bench, book matching here, and I also appreciate how the stone runs all the way to the ceiling. Timeless chrome fixtures. This is a beautiful walk-in shower. Now, on the other side, we have the vanities with LED lit mirrors, 2 sinks, solid wood cabinetry. Again, great size bathroom. Now follow me this way. We're gonna exit back to the main hallway. And there are a couple things I wanna mention. If you take this hallway, it takes you back to the formal seating area. Around the corner, we have a commercial elevator that goes to all 3 levels. And we also have a powder bathroom here for the common areas. This property consists of 3 levels. We talked about it earlier. Subterranean, we're currently on the main level, and upstairs houses 4 bedrooms, including the primary bedroom. This is now where this tour gets very interesting. You open up this door, hardwood floors, this long hallway takes you to the office. I hope I mentioned this at the courtyard, but you can access this office from the courtyard as well. The way they designed it is they set forward the guest house and the office closer to the entry of the home, and they also provided exterior access to these 2 rooms. That way, if you want to just come to the office and use the space and leave, you can easily do that. Obviously, the scale here is fantastic. Look at all the built-ins, desk right in the center, 2 chairs, beautiful arch window that faces the front of the home, which is nicely landscaped. And gets better, you come over here and open up the French doors on this side, back to the courtyard, which is fantastic. This is a full circle moment for us. We started our tour on the exterior, toured the courtyard, entire first floor, and that amazing backyard. And here we are back at the courtyard. The first floor of this property is absolutely stunning, but wait till you see the subterranean level. Welcome to the lower level. I love this spiral staircase, marble steps, and it brings you to the landing on the lower level. French doors open up to the courtyard that we're gonna check out in a second. We have marble floors here, even marble baseboards. And the first space we're gonna check out is the maid's quarters. Now, a lot of times on our tours, we keep the tours of the maid's quarters or the utility areas short and to the point. But on this one, I actually wanted to walk into the space because the way they position this room on the lower level is really nice. It's very spacious. They brought the same marble floors. There's a beautiful bathroom here. And on top of that, this room has its own exterior access that opens up to the driveway, which is very clever. That way staff can come into their room directly without having to go through the house. And also appreciate that room is actually a really good size because a lot of times these staff quarters can be very small. Now going back to the hallway, over here on my left, we have a powder bathroom for this level. Again, finishes are beautiful, solid wood cabinetry, marble countertops, chrome fixtures. And then we have this door opening up to the gym. At this point, we saw a few rooms that have this curved ceiling detail, which I personally really like. It ties back to that Mediterranean architecture, and it's just a great way to bring more dimension to a room. 2 bikes here, you can have your yoga mats, more gym equipment. Around the corner, they have a full bathroom with a walk-in shower, and even the finishes here are the same as the upstairs or the top floor. Also, on the other side, they placed a really nice wet bar with a fridge, sink, cabinetry, just to complement your gym. And if that wasn't enough, we have sliding glass doors opening up to the courtyard, and I just appreciate how the floors seamlessly transition to the outdoors. Now at this point, you all realize that I've been talking so highly about this courtyard because I just think it's such a clever design element. Look how much natural light it brings to this level. Then you get this outdoor space, water feature adds some tranquility. You even have an easy access back to the entry or the main level because they placed this very clever staircase here. It's just a really nice touch. It brings natural air and natural light. And then on the other side, we have doors opening up to the game room, pool table right in the center, curved ceiling, recessed in lights, built-in speakers, 2 TVs on this side. And I also appreciate how spacious this room is. You can walk around very easily. You can entertain 30 to 40 people very comfortably. Then we have the bar on this side. I say it's a bar, but it's like a small kitchenette. You have an island with bar seating, sink, full-size fridge, all this cabinetry space. And it's a great place for you to serve some drinks, entertain with your friends, have some fun. And this door here opens up to a very spacious wine cellar that can hold up to 1,500 bottles. And I also really like how they built these shelves and incorporated stone on certain sections to bring some color. And it's a good sized wine cellar that is also temperature controlled. Now, the last part within this section is the movie theater. This room can accommodate up to 15 people. We have these leather electric recliner chairs, 3 different elevations, and I really appreciate the difference between each elevation. That way, each row can really enjoy this 200-inch massive screen, Atmos surround sound, laser projector on the back, and the scale of this room is very impressive because they really spend the money to go down as much as possible. That way, they can give this much volume to this movie theater. With that, we're done with this section. Next, we're gonna check out the car gallery. Welcome to the subterranean garage. This space is absolutely phenomenal. Look at the interior square footage we have here. Ceiling height. We've been told that you can park up to 15 cars here, but I disagree. Parked back to back, you can easily have 20 to 25 cars here. I really appreciate how they finished the entire space with stucco. They left the utilities exposed and painted it black, so there's a really nice industrial contrast here. And I know our tours are supposed to be about houses, but I'm gonna take a little moment and talk about some of the cars here because the lineup is absolutely incredible. On my right, we have a BMW M8, BMW Z8, M4 CSL, M4 GTS, Porsche 911 50th edition, and then over here we have a Ferrari 550 Barchetta and the iconic Ford GT. Now, what you guys don't know is the fact that we have Luis behind the camera. He's one of our team members and he loves cars. Ever since we came here this morning, he's been losing his mind. So Luis, why don't you step in frame and tell us why these two specific cars are so special?
Well, first off, we have the 550 Barchetta. This is a 5.5 liter engine, V12, 6-speed manual, which is, you know, makes this car highly collectible, and I think it could be a future $1 million car.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. How about the Ford GT?
This car was made in celebration of Ford's 100 years. If you actually come here and zoom in on the headlight, it reads 100. It's a nice little Easter egg.
That is a nice little Easter egg. Honestly, it looks fantastic. What an iconic car. But I must say, this car is just as iconic in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
McLaren, Mercedes, SLR, the way it's designed, the bonnet. If I were to choose any car within this garage, I'll probably pick this one, even though around the corner we have some insane Lamborghinis. And let me know in the comments, which car would you pick if you were to be able to just pick one car within this garage. Luis, thank you so much. Good rundown. Let's continue our tour. Right behind me is an SLS GT. Next to that is a Lamborghini Aventador SV, and we have two SVJs here, another SLS at the end. Crazy, not to mention, look at the amount of space we have here still. That driveway brings you to the subterranean level, and they also left the utilities exposed, which is an interesting take, but it also makes it easy to service, or if you have any problems, you can easily spot them, and it just looks fun. Now, this is normally where I should end this tour, but the owners here left the key of the Lamborghini for us in case we were curious. And since we are towards the end, I figured, why don't we start this beautiful car, because these things sound incredible. Let's see. Not too shabby, let's see. Okay, the smoke alarm went off, but with that, oh,
Wait, just give it 5 minutes.
with that, we're done with the tour. We're gonna figure out the alarm, but I'll see you guys on the second floor. The second floor of this home houses 4-bedroom suites, including the primary bedroom. Staircase landing brings you to this point where we have a really nice seating area, built-in cabinetry with a fridge, and 2 French doors open up to 2 front-facing balconies where you can see the courtyard. Space gets great natural light, and it's a pleasant way to welcome yourself to the second floor. Now we're going to continue on the right wing. I really appreciate these Venetian plaster walls. On my right hand side we have an opening which is the elevator landing, and at the end of this hallway we have 2 doors opening up to 2 guest suites. The one on the right is a front facing, comes with a king size bed, full bathroom, walk-in closet, and the door in front of me opens up to another bedroom that is back facing where you can appreciate these views. Comes with a queen size bed, spacious with oak hardwood floors. You also have 2 casement windows to bring some natural ventilation. And I really appreciate the fact that you have French doors opening up to a private balcony dedicated to this room where you can just enjoy these views. I mean, this is breathtaking. Being able to wake up every single morning to these views is really special. And look at all these arch openings, these limestone pillars. You have the character, you have the views, and you have the interior square footage. Everything you need. And of course, this room has a walk-in closet, full bathroom with a marble shower as well. Pretty much everything you need. Now, continuing our tour, back to the hallway. Door on my right opens up to a very spacious laundry room. You have your sink, cabinetry, washer, dryer, and continuing our tour, we have another guest suite here. This one is the biggest one behind the primary bedroom. Comes with a king size bed, same hardwood floors. Love the Venetian plaster walls and ceilings. And if you look around, you'll see that walls or the edges are also curved. So it kind of softens up the room and gives it a nice warm feel. You even have built-in speakers here, which is fantastic. You have your French doors opening up to a balcony shared with the primary bedroom, because the primary bedroom takes the entire left wing of the house, comes with a really big balcony, and this is the other side of that balcony. Now, Del, follow me this way. Let's show everyone this bathroom. The natural stones used in this house bring so much character. I love that they use marble on the floors, as well as the walk-in shower, timeless fixtures, ceiling height is great, vanities on this side, polished fixtures, pretty much everything you need. Beautiful bathroom. Now, let's go back to the hallway one more time so we can check out the primary bedroom suite. It starts here, arched door opening, come on in. First, let's check out the bedroom itself. I have to acknowledge the scale here. How you have a dedicated seating area, bed is on the other side. This curved ceiling is just so beautiful, and honestly, it's such a nice, elegant, and kind of a timeless touch. It's not in your face, but at the same time, it just gives a little bit more character to the space. You have your fireplace here, TV, built-ins on each side to complement. We have sliding glass doors stacking to the left and seamlessly opening up to this spacious balcony. And Del, let's take everybody outside. You have limestone on the floors, wood-clad ceilings, stone railings, and the views of the California coast. I just appreciate the fact that you can wake up in this bedroom, walk out to this balcony, enjoy these views, be able to sip your espresso. I mean, you have the ocean on the left, this gorgeous natural landscape on the right. This is fantastic, and this is what this property is about. You have the luxury interior square footage, but you can really enjoy and bring in the outdoors to the home as well. Now, let's go back to the hallway again, because we still have the primary bathroom and the walk-in closet to see. We also have Venetian plaster here and small wet bar on my right hand side. Actually, Del, let's get a close up. I've been really enjoying these, or appreciating these wet bars within primary bathrooms. You have a small fridge, sink, some cabinetry. Obviously, you can put your coffee maker here as well. What if you get thirsty at night? You don't want to go down all the way to the kitchen. You want to have a little bar next to your bedroom, so you can just take a quick sip and go back to your sleep. Now, welcome to the primary bathroom. Same marble floors are also here. They left the center section open, so there's a really nice flow. Freestanding tub right in the center. Look at that tub filler. So elegant and timeless. Two vanities, one on each side. This one actually has a built-in makeup area too. And obviously the cabinetry, the style, the finish, everything. Even the side cabinets that are sitting on top of the onyx countertops. This house has more of a formal layout and more of a classical, timeless finish, but looks beautiful. LED lit mirrors, and look at the LED lit section. I just realized that they have this crystal finish on it, which is really unique. Water closet with a bidet, and you have your spacious onyx walk-in shower here with a rain head, chrome fixture, definitely good size. And now let's show everyone the walk-in closet. Obviously, this room and its size matches the rest of the primary bedroom suite. You have so much cabinetry, so much space, hangers, shoe racks, drawers. This very, very tall island right in the center. Now, this is an interesting take, because a lot of times the islands we see are 3 to 4 feet tall. This one is really tall, but it also gives you more cabinetry space, more drawers, and you can still access to the top. And it's just a different take, so I wanted to acknowledge that, but definitely a good size walk-in closet. Now, let's go back to the primary bathroom one more time, because there's one more detail I want to cover here. California is all about the weather, all about the outdoors. And I really like the fact that this property takes that into consideration. If you look around, you'll see so many different outdoor spaces. All these rooms are flowing to the outdoors. Second floor bedrooms Almost every single one of them has a balcony, and even your primary bathroom opens up to a private balcony where you can really appreciate and enjoy the outdoors. All right, everyone, that's it for the tour. I gotta say, I really like the house. The views and the location are fantastic, but that subterranean garage has my heart. I wanna give big thanks to the listing agents, Yasmeen Berri and Tim Smith, for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information about this amazing listing in the description of this video. Now, lastly, if you enjoyed the tour, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.